The Chicago Bears are heading into one of the most crucial moments of their season, and the energy around this team has been palpable. Caleb Williams has been speaking with remarkable confidence about his first playoff appearance, and it's easy to see why. From a mental standpoint, he's approaching this game with a mindset forged through countless high-stakes moments. He's spoken openly about how his preparation and work ethic have built him up to this point, emphasizing that the confidence he carries isn't just emotion. It's the product of hours of repetition, film study, and focus on fundamentals. There's no doubt that he believes in his ability to ignite his team, and his teammates have noticed the transformation from the start of the season to now. Even though the Bears stumbled a bit in their last game against the Lions, there's a sense that the growth they've experienced over the year gives them a solid foundation to compete at a high level when it matters most. Head coach Ben Johnson has highlighted this growth, noting that Caleb is a completely different quarterback than when he first arrived at this program. Johnson stressed that the Bears need their players to be locked in from the very first snap, to approach the game with focus and discipline rather than just relying on energy or excitement. Past struggles, particularly in the later stages of the season, have shown how quickly momentum can shift when the team isn't mentally sharp. The playoffs are unforgiving. There's no room for a slow start or lapses in attention, and Johnson's message is clear. The Bears must play all 60 minutes, giving themselves a chance to succeed through consistent effort rather than hoping to mount a late comeback. Confidence, Johnson argues, is earned through preparation, and he seems to believe that Caleb and the team have done the necessary work to approach this game with poise. Veteran leaders have also been vocal about the importance of details and execution. Cole KT, one of the longest-tenured Bears alongside Jalen Johnson, emphasized that playoff success isn't determined by who wants it more. Everyone in these games wants it. The real differentiator comes down to execution, fundamentals, and paying attention to the small things that accumulate over the course of a game. Whether it's securing the football, maintaining proper pad level, or executing each assignment, every player's contribution is vital. Recent games have shown the consequences when the team misses these details, and this week's preparation has focused on correcting those mistakes. The coaching staff is driving home the message that every snap matters, that winning starts with precision in the basics, and that maintaining focus early can prevent the need for a desperate comeback later. Kevin Bard, another cornerstone of this roster, has brought energy and perspective into the locker room. He's spoken about the pride this city deserves, highlighting the importance of seizing the opportunity to make a postseason run. His own resurgence this season has mirrored the team's progress. After a rocky few years that included trades and team struggles, Bard has emerged as a reliable leader and a player capable of making game-changing plays. His optimism reflects a team-wide belief that they can compete, even in the face of challenges, and that they have the talent and experience to push deep into the playoffs. The combination of veterans who understand what it takes and younger players like Caleb bringing fresh energy creates an interesting dynamic as the Bears prepare to face a long-standing rival. Montez Sweat has also addressed the unique energy that comes with playoff preparation. Coming off seasons with limited postseason exposure, he spoke about the excitement of preparing for meaningful games rather than winding down for the offseason. For a player like Sweat, who has shown flashes of dominance but hasn't consistently delivered at the highest level, this is a critical moment. The Bears' defensive line needs him to step up to make plays that can disrupt opposing quarterbacks and change the flow of the game. The stakes are clear. Without contributions from key defenders, the team's path forward becomes exponentially harder. Sweat's ability to elevate his performance in these moments could define the outcome, especially against a team like the Packers, who present a challenging and experienced defensive front. In addition to individual player readiness, the Bears are managing injuries carefully as they approach the postseason. C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka remain in concussion protocols, making their availability uncertain. Other key players, including Kyler M. Gordon, DJ Moore, Rome Baden, and Ossie Trapillo, have participated in limited drills, but their involvement is trending positively. This week is crucial for the coaching staff to gauge how each player responds to practice and physical preparation, determining who will be fully active for game day. The medical and training teams are ensuring that the Bears have the optimal lineup ready, balancing health and performance needs. Every detail, from player availability to situational readiness, is being evaluated meticulously because in playoff football, even minor lapses can have major consequences. On the other side, the Packers have also faced challenges with injuries, but they are gradually integrating key players back into the lineup. Limited participation from some of their starters signals improvement, but the Bears' coaching staff is prepared to exploit any vulnerabilities that arise. Matchups along the offensive and defensive lines will be critical, particularly in containing the passing game and protecting key positions. The Bears' defensive strategy must balance aggression with discipline, forcing turnovers while limiting mistakes. Against a skilled opponent, every play carries weight, and the ability to execute under pressure will determine who controls the momentum early and maintains it through the final whistle. Preparation and mindset are recurring themes throughout the Bears' locker room. Players and coaches alike are emphasizing focus, fundamentals, and the importance of maintaining composure. The intensity of the playoffs demands that all 11 players on the field understand their roles, communicate effectively, and act decisively. The coaching staff is driving this message home, ensuring that every member of the team approaches each snap with intention and clarity. From film study to practice execution, the Bears are building the mental toughness required to handle adversity and seize opportunities when they present themselves. Each drill, each meeting, and each coaching point is designed to reinforce the discipline that could carry them to victory. With the city and fan base watching closely, the Bears are motivated to prove themselves on the national stage. The narrative isn't just about one player or a single moment. It's about the collective effort and how each component of the team executes when the stakes are highest. As the team prepares for Saturday's matchup, the focus is on early momentum, minimizing mental errors, and maintaining high-level execution from the opening kickoff. The convergence of experience, preparation, and opportunity creates a unique scenario where the Bears have the chance to make a significant postseason impact. Every coach's instruction, every veteran's insight, and every player's effort contributes to building the cohesion needed to compete against a tough rival in a high-pressure environment. The anticipation surrounding this game reflects not only the history between these two teams, but also the potential for defining moments in the careers of key players. Caleb Williams, Montez Sweat, and other leaders are aware that their performance could shape the team's trajectory, and that knowledge fuels both excitement and responsibility. The Bears are looking to establish a rhythm early, control the game's tempo, and force the Packers into reactive situations. Success in this approach depends on disciplined execution, smart decision-making, and the ability to adapt to dynamic circumstances on the field. With preparation, mental toughness, and strategic focus, the Bears are positioning themselves to capitalize on the playoff stage and advance further than they have in years. As the Bears move closer to game day, the emphasis on mental sharpness becomes even more critical. Ben Johnson and his staff are constantly reinforcing the idea that preparation is non-negotiable. Players are encouraged to treat each practice with the intensity and focus of a game situation, recognizing that in the playoffs, even minor lapses can have outsized consequences. It's not just about talent or raw ability. It's about execution, timing, and understanding the rhythm of the game. Johnson has emphasized that the Bears cannot afford to start slowly, even against a rival who has struggled recently. The message to the team is clear. Every snap counts, every assignment matters, and the margin for error is razor thin. The team's success will depend on the ability to internalize this mindset and carry it onto the field from the very first whistle. The pressure of the postseason often exposes both the strengths and weaknesses of teams, and for the Bears, it's a chance to prove how far they have come this year. Caleb Williams, with his combination of confidence and preparation, is a central figure in this narrative. His growth over the course of a season has been noticeable, both on the field and in his interactions with teammates. He has developed a poise that allows him to manage pressure situations, read defenses effectively, and make plays that can shift momentum. But as Ben Johnson has noted, a quarterback's confidence alone is not enough. The performance of the supporting cast, from the offensive line to skill position players, is equally vital. This holistic approach ensures that the team functions as a cohesive unit, prepared to respond to the unpredictable nature of playoff football. Veterans like Kevin Bard are also playing a pivotal role in instilling discipline and focus throughout the locker room. Bard's leadership extends beyond his individual performance. He sets the tone for others through his preparation, work ethic, and attention to detail. The Bears are relying on these leaders to ensure that younger players understand the significance of each play, from the first quarter to the last. The combination of experience, guidance, and youthful energy creates a balance that can be crucial in high-pressure games. Bard's renewed confidence and ability to execute consistently give the team stability, and his insights about preparation and fundamentals are being echoed across the roster, reinforcing the idea that success comes from mastery of the small, often overlooked details. Montez Sweat's role in the upcoming matchup cannot be understated. As one of the team's most explosive defensive players, his ability to disrupt the opposing quarterback and make impactful plays will be a determining factor in the Bears' defensive strategy. Sweat has spoken about the excitement of preparing for postseason football, highlighting how different this environment feels compared to the regular season. The playoffs demand a higher level of intensity and focus, and his contributions will be crucial if the Bears hope to challenge a team like the Packers. His potential for game-changing moments is high, but it depends on his ability to consistently bring energy and precision to each play. The coaching staff has made it clear that defensive execution will be the foundation for any success the Bears hope to achieve. Injury management remains another critical aspect as the team approaches game day. Players like C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Joe Tryon-Shoyinka are still navigating concussion protocols, creating uncertainty around their availability. Other key contributors, including Kyler M. Gordon, DJ Moore, Rome Badin, and Ossie Trapillo, have participated in limited sessions but are trending toward readiness. The Bears' medical staff is balancing the need for preparation with caution, ensuring that each player is physically able to perform without risking long-term health. These decisions are strategic, as the postseason is unforgiving, and the ability to field a healthy, prepared team can be the difference between victory and elimination. Every player's status will be closely monitored leading up to kickoff, reflecting the meticulous planning required at this stage of the season. The coaching staff has been clear that attention to detail is non-negotiable. Ben Johnson has repeatedly emphasized that mental errors cannot be overlooked, and players must be accountable for each assignment. Whether it's execution along the offensive line, reading defensive schemes correctly, or ensuring ball security, the Bears are focusing on eliminating mistakes that have cost them in the past. This week, film sessions, walkthroughs, and drills are all designed to reinforce the habits that will allow the team to perform under pressure. By instilling a culture of discipline and consistency, the Bears are setting themselves up to capitalize on every opportunity and minimize the risks that can derail a postseason run. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. What began as a routine week inside the Chicago Bears organization has quietly turned into one of the most uncomfortable locker room situations the team has faced in recent memory. According to growing whispers around the franchise, center Drew DALMAN was involved in an internal incident so intense that several players were reportedly left stunned, and not in a good way. The story circulating behind closed doors suggests an emotional outburst that crossed an invisible line. Sources close to the locker room describe a moment of confrontation that escalated quickly, with DALMAN allegedly directing sharp words toward teammates and staff alike. The tone, according to the rumor, wasn't competitive fire or leadership intensity, but something far more personal. One insider was quoted as saying that nobody on the roster accepted what he did, a phrase that has since echoed throughout the building. What makes the situation more volatile is the timing. The Bears are in a delicate phase of identity building, where chemistry and trust are considered just as valuable as talent. Any fracture, especially coming from a player expected to anchor the offense mentally and physically, can ripple across the roster. While no official statements have surfaced, the silence itself has fueled speculation that the issue is being handled internally to prevent further damage. There is also talk that veteran leaders were forced into damage control mode, attempting to calm tensions and prevent sides from forming. Some believe the coaching staff was caught off guard by the intensity of the situation, while others suggest this may have been the culmination of frustrations that had been simmering for weeks. For now, everything remains in the realm of rumor. But in a league where locker room harmony often determines success, the Bears may be facing a challenge that goes far beyond what happens on the field. Whether this moment becomes a turning point or a lingering scar is a question only time and accountability will answer. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.